Good morning, evening, afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Cameron Walsh with Gernot 3J, bringing you the Classic Team Championship Lotus 79 here at Mosport. This is going to be a rather chaotic race, as Mosport always is. 16:30 GMT strength of field qualification right on the grid. Nuno Maria once again a 10th over Gernot 3J, just as he did at Bathurst last week. Matt Pawelski and Bill Frazier of the Viceroy team with Sam Doby in the Williams. It's in 5th. I'm qualified last with a 1:11.979, but that's because I didn't really have a setup going into it, and I didn't practice at all, and it was kind of adorable how I actually qualified. Anyways, cars stretching around the corner here, the last corner of the S's as we're on the grid. We'll get off. Plenty of grip here today, but the grip isn't a problem. It's the track, as it's Canada. As we'll go around turn 1. Normally there's a turn 1 incident there. Somebody goes off. Nope, everyone gets through clean there. Now turn 2. You touch the grass on the outside. Your day is going to be done as you hit the tire wall. Will anyone go into it? Nobody yet. Nuno Maria going through Ontario as Gary Larson will touch the grass. Rather than going into the tire barrier and ending his race, he'll spin around, get clipped in the front and the back, and sustaining pretty significant damage to the air out, but the tires are straight and will continue. Nuno Maria leading us all into Moss's corner. Look at the beauty of everyone going into Moss's corner. One of the best corners, actually, that I love. It is honestly one of my favorite corners, especially in the Lotus 79, as 36 cars, 3-6, will take to the strength of field race today, as no big, huge incidents. This is kind of a first for us, as there's been no tragic incidents. Paul Mills, though, unfortunately, will continue the curse of the strength of field race, as he will once again finish his race very early on. I do feel bad for the guy. He's an extremely fast racer. Good thing, though, he races more than one race, unlike myself. I only raced once this week, as all the cars will come across. Sven Bruckner, though, will hit the grass coming out of the corner and plow it into that wall there. I'm going to go on the right side because I like to be different, as this is now going down into turn 2. Barry West of the Team UK, I thought he almost would have touched the grass there, but no, he will touch the grass there, because correcting myself, as he did go into the grass. That's Harry Clow. Will give him a little bit more room than he should have. Touch the grass and wreck out into the wall. These tire barriers not very forgiving, as some cars going over Moss's corner. Randy Hashi and Daniel Baker. Daniel Baker going, giving himself a little bit of a jump over Moss's corner. He's okay as he'll back into the tire barrier. You don't want to back into the tire barrier, but that's okay. He'll continue. As Barry West having an exciting race already. Lap 4 as he'll go. He'll pancake into the wall, but that's okay. These tires are actually pretty durable. If you hit things on straight, he'll continue. Oscar Mangan will overtake Randy Hashi as the Viceroy moves ahead. Next person ahead of him is Barry West, as Oscar will continue his campaign. Roy Cunningham in the Ferrari getting on the power a little too soon. He will end his day there. That Ferrari is just going to have too much damage to continue. As everyone goes by, there's John Hill, Julio, Fabian Gerber, as Barry West still in pursuit now of Jesus Pasillas. He'll actually have to get on the brakes going into Ontario to keep out of his rear end and get thrown into the air. A very dramatic moment, but the Brit would walk away, as Havard Espeland in between Marco Kikia and Arto Inamaki, as I wish I could pronounce their names, but they're both Finnish, which I believe means that English people can't pronounce your name. At least I'm pretty sure that's what Finnish means, as Marco did try to tell me how to pronounce it. I couldn't do it. He said, that's okay. As Nuno Maria and Gernot 3J, two people whose name I can pronounce eventually, will try to fight for the lead. This is for lap 8. Gernot on the inside. Will he get the position over Nuno? Who will yield going into this corner? It's really not meant for too wide, as it will be Gernot. Gernot will yield going into one of the final corners into the S's, as I say yield, but he's still right on the rear end. Normally when you yield, you typically lose a couple car positions. That's just how good of pilots they are up front. Lap 10 now. Oscar Mangan will give himself a little bit of a loopsie-daisy. He'll gather it right back up. No car is coming. He'll get right under power as Hamaki, as will be the next one to take a loop-de-loop at Moss. No, he won't. He'll collect it right over that curbing. Hopefully he didn't damage his arrow too much, and he will continue. Gernot Fritre still hunting down Nuno Maria. This is very important. If you can get onto the power at Moss, you can get the position, as he'll have to kind of back off a little bit to keep it out of Maria. His tail will slide out from under him as he gets under through the gears, getting up that long straight as Gary Larson will take a spin, almost collect Havard Espeland, but he will continue. I believe both of them will continue, as after 14 laps, it'll go Nuno Maria, Gernot Fritre, and Matt Pavelski, as this is turn 2, as his right side will clip the grass. He'll do a 180, no, a 360. Oh, look at that. Very professional driving, looks very nice. I believe that was planned. It was team orders, from what I learned later, to let Bill go by. But as Matt wasn't too happy with it and did it in a very fanciful way, as Fabian Gerber and Julio will fight over the positions here. Lots of passing opportunities here at Mosport, but if you go 1 foot too much, you get in that grass, you get in the grass, your day is over. Ardo Ihamaki, though, getting onto the outside of the final corner of Espeland, as he will make that position going into turn 1. Smoothly done. Of course, it's finished, so that's kind of what they do. I'm pretty sure they're all very good at making passing look easy as they storm to the front. As Sam Zobe, chasing down the two Viceroys, will start a tail slide, keep it off the inside wall, and will he keep it off the outside wall? He will. Okay. All right. Whew. All right. Sam Doby having a little bit of fun there, as that was 2 chances there to end the race, as 1 chance to end the race here in the Shadow car. I had already disconnected at this point, had never had network issues ever before, as disconnected, disheartened. I decided I might as well make the highlight reel, as we'll go to Sam Doby now in 10th position after losing all those positions to his little stunt, picking up that little bit of aero damage in the front, as he'll go by one of the privateer cars, as now we'll go to Jesus Pasilis and Oscar Mangan, all 3 Viceroys showing up, as he will go on the inside. Will Jesus yield? Yes, no, they won't. They'll take it too wide. Just prove me wrong, boys. Just they'll take it too wide. You don't normally do that, but they pulled it off. Very gentleman driving right there. Sam Doby now getting behind Havard Espeland. Espeland not able to pull the spirit of Bathurst out here in Canada. I don't blame him. As it's Canada, but that's okay. Sam Doby going around, as they head to Moss, as the Viceroy boys will be fighting for 3rd. Matt Pavelski, not content with being in 4th, will try and make the podium, as he'll go on the outside, as he'll dive into turn 1. They'll make contact going into turn 1. Will he able to keep it all? No, he will not. He'll hit the dirt, he'll go across, he'll spin around. That's Daniel Banker he almost hit, as oh, his day is going to be done. Oh no, as they had that tied up. Oh, his day is going to be done there. I'm sure Viceroy's not going to be happy about that, as Espeland loses a position to the number 3 car of, who is that? Julian Floret, as, I butchered that last name, it's like Floret, I'm sorry, as Havard and Julian will try and get cut through lap traffic, as that's the Ferrari of Gary Larson. They just went by. That's another lapped car that they're trying to get past here. I don't know who that is, but they're just trying to make their way through the pack. What was that, number 13? That's going to be... I don't even have it on my thing. I'm sorry. The event results don't scroll down that far that fast. Sam Doby now attacking Ardo Hiramaki. This is going to be for 7th position, as Ardo will go across. Sam Doby will get into the grass, but he will gather it up and save it 1 lap later now. This is lap 31. Sam will go around. I believe this is for 6th, actually. And Sam was in 7th. He's now going to be in 6th. Ardo will yield going into the corner, as Sam will go by. Now Sam Doby, a couple laps later, will be going down to Juhorania, and for P5, getting a bad, saving the car, but kind of getting a bad run going into turn 1. Sam Doby will cut around and head into 2, as now in the closing stages of the race, we'll go to John G. Hill and Fabian Gerber in the Renault and the Ligier. I don't know what powers Ligier, but that Renault looking pretty strong today. You don't see many Renaults, as well, at least I don't, probably because they're way ahead of me. But as they're looking to get the power down off of Moss, this is what I'm talking about. If you can get your power down right, you can make up a lot of time and a lot of positions. Will Fabian be going around John? Will he get into the draft? He'll pull up alongside him as Fabian will yield, getting very close to that grass, almost doing what Paul Mills unfortunately did on lap 1, as he will stay behind John G. Hill. Nuno Maria with a fastest lap of 1:08.722, as he looks like he's got this win all locked up. That S6 Lotus once again being stuck behind Nuno Maria. I'm sure he's not going to be happy by that, but a second place is still good positioning, still good championships point haul. But we'll have to go into next week, as it wouldn't be a strength of field race without Gernot having to dodge at least one lapped car and picking up an off track. Always, every time, as Gernot will finish in second, with Bill Frazier of the Viceroy will finish in third. Pavelski unfortunately crashing out. The contact, though, uninjuring Bill's car. As we'll look at the race results, Nuno in 46 minutes and 22 seconds, winning it. The Mosport here in Canada. Gernot Friche behind. Bill Frazier in fourth. Marco Kikia in fourth. Sam Doby in fifth, finishing where he started. As we'll go back through the pack, as I finished in 26th. Unfortunately, I didn't get credit because I didn't make it halfway, which is totally a bummer, because I only made one race this week. Fastest lap, again, on 1:08.722. Paul Mills, again, the bad streak just continues. I feel really bad for him because he's way faster than I am. And we'll look at this Drivers' Championship standing. Gernot with an 8:01, almost a 75-point lead over Andrea Ventura. But Nuno is back. He is storming to the front, as there are 4 drop weeks, so the picture will come clearer as people do take those drop weeks. The Ligier still in first, about 30 points or 40 points over that Candy UTA team, as the Teams Championship still a lot tighter. A lot more can happen. There's a lot more racing coming up, as boy, have we got a surprise for you. For the first time in a year or so, and for the last time in a year or so, we will be at Lime Rock Park. It is going to be insane with how many cars are going to show up there. Let me tell you, I love it because you actually get air. We're not taking that stupid chicane. There isn't a chicane there in this game, is there? We go over that hill, full bore, no problem, 4th gear on the power. So if you're not getting your 4 tires off, you're not making lap time, as we will bring you that coverage. That is going to be, it's going to be like Zolder, only with no chicanes. Either way, folks, you all have a good night. This is Cameron Walsh with Gernot Friche, and we will see you all at Lime Rock Park.